Heavy
Bored.
I was
Yeah,
actually
you know.
I was looking at book contests last night, listeners. We're recording this on March 20th. Yeah, today's the 20th. And, it's that time of year. If you have a book out or you have a book that you're trying to get published, especially a poetry book and stuff, that you have to send to these contests and or open reading periods, but this is basically the time for contests, and then a lot of open reading periods happen in the next couple months in the summer months and stuff. But some of the contests, dude, I was looking at, like, they're so specific, like like there's so like there's one for like Southern writers, and then like in the description it had a list of all the states that qualify and shit, and I
Yeah,
was just like, all right, like
it's very
like why are
specific.
we doing
I
this?
mean,
Like,
yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. You wouldn't want a poem about the South from someone who isn't from the South, I guess. But, whatever. But I also feel like, journals already tend to have, very often, not always, a lot of journals do the themed thing, where every issue, like, has a theme. And that's already kind of narrowing the pool a little bit. And it doesn't really matter how much you narrow it, because you'll get hundreds of submissions anyway if you know how to, make yourself visible as a magazine or a journal. That's easy enough. People will submit. But I don't know. I just feel like, unless I guess if it's like to get a grant or something, I understand being like, this is a grant for people who are doing this kind of work specifically. Like, that makes sense to me. Whatever. But yeah, some of the restrictions I see on who can submit to what prize is it seems kind of silly.
yeah, well, that's not going away. But yeah, I just thought it was funny as, people are worried about being pegged as like a type or like something. And it's like, all these contests that want to peg you as like a type, like, they're just like,
That's what I
well,
mean.
you're doing this. Like, okay.
That's what I mean. I think people do kind of want to be pegged more and more. Or maybe that's just like how I'm seeing it play out on like social media or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, this is an interesting thing to talk about.
Inner.
Resources, American resources.
Being bored.
Some activities are intentional, right?
It shows such a lack of gratitude for life. Bored. I aspire to boredom, I should say.
Bored.
I am heavy.
Bored.
Has you the night sweats and the day sweats, pal? Pal, I do.